Hi, everyone. Welcome to City's Mindfulness-Based Social Emotional Learning Tips and Tricks video session. My name is Leanne Benedict, and I'd like to offer you another activity today, a real quick one that has become one of my favorite, most popular hands-on activities and breathing technique combined into one. So it's called the breathing stick. And again, I've shared this resource before in a previous video, mindful games activity cards. Love it. Lots of good stuff in there. So that's where this idea comes from. All right, so you take a pipe cleaner, and on one end, you just fold it over. So you create a little bit of a bump there, and that is to keep your beads from sliding off. And then you take 6 of these little plastic pony beads, they're called, and we slide those on to our pipe cleaner. And there we go. So I've got my 6 beads on there, and then I fold over the end on this side as well. And there is my breathing stick. And so this is how it works. So anytime I get ready to do a breathing technique with students, I invite them to get into a mindful posture. And, you know, depending on the time we have, this might be a little bit longer of a body scan check-in, or I just give them the cue to check in with their posture and get comfortable in their seat. So whatever works for you and whatever you have time for. And then we hold up our breathing stick. And the way this works is as we slide the first bead, that is a breath in. And so it's a way to control the pace of the breathing, really slow it down. And then the next bead is the breath out. And so it would look like this. And we continue. And so on. There'll be 3 breaths one direction, and then 3 breaths back, for a total of 6 breaths, which takes about a minute. So it's a good mindful minute breathing break. Students can keep their eyes open, or you can invite them to close them where they're just feeling their way through the moving of the beads. This is a great activity, not just because of the opportunity to pause and breathe and check in, but the tactile nature of this too is allows for some additional focus, visual focus, tactile focus that seems to draw students in. So then this becomes a tool that students can keep at their desk in their pencil box, or you might keep these in a calming corner. And so students can use this in self-directed ways when they feel they need it, or it might be something that you choose to do at regular points during the day as a whole class, depending on your setting and what you feel is needed. You can create the parameters for how you want to use this. So there is a video that I offered that talks about why breathing helps our body. So be sure to check that out. It just gives you a little bit of information. But then the other thing I want to point out is the connection to the social emotional learning work, that when we can pause and check in with our breath and our body, that is really laying the foundation for self-awareness that we're trying to teach to our students, that pause and check-in creates space, allows them to notice what's going on for them. And in that space, then begin to choose responses and choose wisely as opposed to reacting blindly. And you know, what we as teachers can do in the classroom is really be aware of where our students are at and notice the energy. And if we are finding and feeling like a break is needed, using our breath, using a tool like this can be really helpful. So I hope you find this tip useful. We look forward to continuing to offer you some different tips and strategies. If you have any questions, please do reach out to myself or Kate Guinea, my colleague in this work. And if you have ideas or feedback, we'd love to hear from you. All right, with that, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.